Welcome to this short presentation. This video is to briefly present the most important new features included in the winter 2013 release of any BPA CRM apps like CRM quality, risk, recruiting or project. This release applies for any BPA app running with SharePoint 2010. These features are now available and to be tested on the BPA trial platform. So let's connect to the trial platform and open BPA CRM here. First of all, the new data viewer allows displaying data in tabs, which is very convenient for end users. More information can be displayed in the same space with no need to scroll down. Visibility is much better. The DB filters are very performing. You can even find data quickly in very large lists. We have introduced this new contextual filtering. You can even filter between two dates, for example, searching for activities or cases between two different dates. Let's take a look at the data viewer configuration now, which was drastically improved. As you can see, the different configurations are here. If I open one of these configurations, this is now very practical. You don't need to enter data manually as an administrator anymore. You just can select the different lists to search for your data. You can select the different views and finally define what fields, columns should be displayed on the screen. You can even display your filter box here, intelligent searching tools on the top of each column. And finally, you can add as many buttons as you want very quickly and easily in your forms. And if we take a look at, for example, the logo call button, you can even open the parameters window where administrators can simply select the fields to be pre-populated in the form just by displaying the right available fields here. So the admin work is a way quicker than before. Now let's take a look at the new item selector, which is, I think, a huge improvement that we have with this version. This item selector can now be used with any list, like for example the case and solution lists. So from a customer case here, I can take a look at possible solution in the knowledge base. So by clicking the select solution button here, I can view the different solutions available. I can even take a closer look to display the solution details here in a pop-up, and finally select some of these or one of these to apply for the case. So when I select solutions here, solutions will be automatically added here in the case. And finally, I can send solution per email very quickly to my customer. This is also possible with campaigns, so you can easily select campaign members from a campaign the same way with the same item selector. For example, here we'll select contacts to be part of this campaign. Using the powerful data viewer here, I can search, for example, for all contacts with a specific organization like Aerospace Limited here, and I just can click a few of these to be part of my campaign. So items are automatically added now as a new campaign members. And finally, from the campaign, I can obviously export to Excel or mass edit my contacts. But the reverse is also possible. So if I take a look at one of these contacts, I could select the campaigns where this contact has participated. So from here, I just can select the campaigns very quickly and easily using the same item selector, or go back to my SharePoint 2012 campaign from here. So very practical. Here, what is new as well is the mass edit capability. So once I have, once my contacts have participated to a campaign, I can mass edit these persons and update their status. For example, here I have all my campaign members. I can select all of them. For example, let's say they have all participated to the event, and finally edit these items and set the status as participated, for example, or unsubscribed or not delivered, or whatever the status you'd like to have here, and finally save to update this information. Let's take a look at the contact form now. If I'm creating or adding a new contact in my CRM application, I will just start by adding a new contact with email address here. Okay, what happened here? An item is already existing with the same email address. So this is a new duplicate checking module allowing you to check for duplicates prior entering data. And you may have your own rules to search for duplicates. Here it's working on the email address, but you could have define your own rules based on different fields like first name, last name, and email address, and define your own Boolean conditions here to prevent you adding duplicates in the system. It's very useful. I could, for example, discard here my changes and edit the already existing item in the form. What is new as well is this advanced search module. It's possible from any lookup field. So here I can, for example, when creating a new item, I will link this new contact with an existing account and click the search icon over here. So again, here my data viewer is loading, and I can search for any existing company like BPA, for example, and select this company. And as you can see, the account was selected. Very convenient if you have thousands of items, of course. Okay, interesting as well is the new BPA Translate, which is coming now in this release. It allows you to translate the context, the visible content in any of your XRM pages using a simple syntax. So if I take a look here at the French edition of my home page, I simply can just switch to the French language, and the whole content will appear in French over here, the navigation bar, all data viewer tabs, all columns. So pretty much everything has been translated here, which is very convenient. Finally, let's take a look at the new web connector, which is very interesting as well. It has been drastically enhanced. So this module allows creating advanced forms to be published on any website. The field data will be automatically published in any BPA XRM app. So it's even possible to send data to many sites simultaneously, like a BPA XRM site plus BPA self-service portal. So in this example, I have just created a web to lead form where leads will be automatically added in the account and contact lists of BPA CRM. So here, as you can see, you can just select the different fields in the different lists to be added. And finally, the wizard here lets you go to the different steps to publish your form quickly and easily with no code. And the result would be visible on our trial request trial form here, where I can where visitors can simply publish their own data and submit their own data. So this, when submitting this form with your contact information here, a new lead or new contact with a new account will be created in our BPA CRM form. Maybe last enhancements is the send email feature now, where we can generate automatically generate campaign members from a bulk email, for example, or generate activities. So this is also good enhancements in this new release. Well, as a conclusion, you just can ask us if you need an access to the trial platform, and all these features are now to be discovered on a trial platform. Please tell us if you're interested in installing this last release in your environment. And for more information concerning our apps, you just can connect to our website, www.bpa-solutions.net. So thank you very much. Bye-bye.